Hey everybody, it's Marie here, and welcome to a brand new segment called In Bed With.
It's time to get in bed with Marie Forleo. Ooh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
So, these segments here are where I'm going to get in bed with someone that I like or love or admire or just think they are doing amazing things in the world. And we're going to ask them a few questions so that they can share their wisdom with you. And today, our very first In Bed segment is with none other than... Josh Price! Yeah! You're my fiance.
Oh, cool.
So I guess it's kind of okay that we're in bed together.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So the reason why, well, first of all, if you don't know Josh, you really should. It's kind of insane. Josh,
I can be found in bed.
you can be found in bed. Been in over 80 TV shows and films, right?
Right.
Probably the reason that he's one of my biggest creative inspirations is the fact that you have been an actor for over 20 years, and I just think that's one of the most courageous acts ever. I think it's really, really cool. So if you want to, you can go like IMDb him or any of that good stuff. But what most people don't know is that Josh is actually my secret business weapon, and you've taught me so much. You also keep me in line really, really well, which is yeah, he likes that. Yeah. Josh, can you tell us a little bit about... Josh created something awesome called Committed Impulse, and it's really this amazing approach to get people out of their heads and into their bodies and creating in the moment. So can you tell us just a little bit about what it is?
Well, you pretty much described it. A lot of people, when they're creating or when they're putting themselves on the line, going on a date, going into an audition, going into an important meeting, their survival instinct gets stirred up, and there's a lot of body sensation that happens. Like, people get nervous, their heart starts pounding, and if they can't hang out with that, then they try to stop their body, and then as soon as they try to decrease the sensation in their body, they're in their head, and usually it goes to some kind of a drama. That's why a lot of people, if they feel nervous, like, then their head starts going, berserk. And so part of the training is just when your body starts vibrating, and we're basically a mass of atoms that vibrate as long as we're alive.
Right.
Until we're powder. And then if you can just hang out with that just exactly as it is, then in a sense you become invincible, because there's nothing that you have to protect yourself from feeling.
Right.
Like, you just like hang out with whatever. Yes, my heart is pounding. Yes, I'm nervous. Yes, I'm calm. Yes, I'm anxious. Yes, I'm happy.
Yes.
And it's all just really vibrations and atoms. Well, emotions are just atoms that vibrate in different frequencies.
That's some deep shit.
Write that down.
Write that down, mofo. Anyway, okay, so I love all that, and obviously I've had the pleasure of training with you both formally, and we live together and we're in bed together a lot, so you obviously, we won't go there about vibrations.
Those are atoms
Those
and
are
vibrations
atoms and
too.
vibrations too. So anyway, one of the biggest lessons you've ever taught me is your technique, the I'm back technique. So can you tell us what that is? Because so many
Sure.
people write in and they're like, God, I'm always stuck in my head. I think I suck. I'm terrible at what I do. Blah, 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 blah. Like, how do I get out of insecurity? How do I get over the fear? All that good stuff. So
Right.
teach us about I'm back.
Well, I'm back is super simple. It's basically as soon as you're aware that you have left, meaning you're hanging out, maybe having a conversation with someone, and all of a sudden, your experience of that person talking is like, and you're just like thinking about something later, or you're judging them, or you no longer hear them, and you go on a tangent. Or you can be, for example, me, if I'm in the shower, very dangerous place, because my mind will just start wandering if I don't catch it.
Right.
Just working with people with this for over 20 years, it's pretty much everybody has the same set of thoughts that their mind goes to if it just starts wandering. And it all basically comes down to that I suck.
Right.
It's like, about to go into a meeting, it's like your mind will go all the terrible things, you know, how worthless and pointless you are, blah, blah, blah. It's just like where our minds tend to go.
Right.
So there's no good to come out of listening to that nonsense. And so basically I'm back is as soon as you're aware that you've left, you say it in Committed Impulse class, you say it out loud, people just go, I'm back. And it's really good news. It's like you've just like, you know, gone shopping in Bloomingdale's, and it's like, I'm back, I'm actually here.
Right.
And it's just like an incredibly powerful tool to stay present.
I love it. I mean, it's so simple, and that's kind of why I wanted to share it today, because people always ask about fear. They always ask about the techniques that they can use to build up their self-confidence, and all you really have to do is say, I'm back. Like, end of story, that's it. Say I'm back,
Don't
get
even
engaged.
waste time trying to build up self-confidence.
I know.
It's
Self-confidence is kind of
like
overrated.
what is that?
It's,
you know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
just like when your mind goes, come back. Maybe you feel something, and you just got to increase your tolerance for what's happening, and like just party with exactly how it is.
Josh, that was awesome. Hey, Josh.
I'm back.
Ha ha ha. Anyway, if you want to get more of Josh Pais, go to committedimpulse.com. Get on his mailing list. You can do some deep immersion training with Josh, which is amazing. But definitely use I'm back. It's something that's so easy. It'll make a huge, huge difference in your life instantly. So, Joshy, thank you so much
You're
for
welcome.
being in bed with me. Yay!
I'm back.
And
I'm back.
I'm back.
I'm back.
I'm back.
I'm back.
And we'll
I'm
catch
back.
you next time. Bye.
You're back. You're back.
You're back.